Got a big game coming up on Sunday. Eagles are going into Denver to take on the Broncos. We haven't won in Denver since 1989. That's back when Randall Cunningham was our quarterback. We've struggled there. This is a very dangerous game, guys. Now, I was making fun of the Broncos a few weeks ago because they started 3-0 after beating the Giants, the Jets, and the Jaguars. Then they lost 4 straight games. I was calling them fraudulent. However, I'm sure you all saw what happened last week. The Broncos went into AT&T Stadium and destroyed, dismantled, embarrassed, humiliated the Cowboys. It was glorious to watch. They went into Arlington, Texas, and totally stomped the Cowboys into oblivion. They ran the ball well over that defense. They neutralized Dak Prescott and that offense. It was just total domination by Denver. And I enjoyed every second of it. The Broncos, this is a team that you got to be worried about. I like Teddy Bridgewater. I think he's playing good football. I like their wide receivers, Cortland Sutton, and especially Jerry Jeudy. He's a stud. And their defense, the Broncos have a very good defense. Their defense, I got nothing but love to say about that defense, especially Patrick Surtain, that corner that they drafted this year. He actually got hurt in that Cowboys game, and apparently he missed practice yesterday. So he's questionable for this game on Sunday. If Patrick Surtain doesn't play in this game, that is a huge break for the Eagles. We are extremely lucky if he doesn't play. But now I'm going to get to the Eagles. I'm going to start out with the positives. I've given Nick Sirianni a lot of backlash this year. I've blasted him for a couple of weeks. However, I don't think he's our problem right now. I've given him his heat, but these past 2 games against the Lions and the Chargers, I've really liked what he's been doing. I thought that Nick Sirianni did a very good job at play calling these last 2 games. He finally started running the ball in Detroit, and we saw a continuation of that in this Chargers game this last Sunday. We did come out passing the ball a lot. It was like 7 passes and 1 run. I was getting nervous, like, oh my God, this guy's going to go back to not running the ball. But it looks like he was basically getting a feel for that banged up secondary we were playing, and he started running the ball. He set up play action well. Jalen Hurts, he was able to make these really good throws in the second half. Speaking of Jalen Hurts, I want to talk about this one particular play. It's in the 4th quarter, and he's in the pocket. There's pressure coming. Now, usually when pressure comes, Jalen Hurts, he's going to run to the right and bail out of that pocket. He does that almost all the time. He's got to get better with that. It's very predictable, but I want to say this. On this play that I'm referring to, the pass rush was coming, and Jalen Hurts, he stayed in the pocket. And then he threw that dime, that beautiful throw to Devontae Smith to tie the game. It was at 24-24. It's a shame. Like, Jalen Hurts, if we got that ball back, if they had one more stop in that game, I think that we were going to win that game. I really think so. So, Jalen Hurts, I saw growth from him. He stayed in the pocket. He didn't run from the pocket. He stayed in there, he hung tough, and he threw that touchdown to Devontae Smith. I was very pleased with that. So if we could see more moments from Jalen Hurts like that, if we could see more consistency and staying in that pocket and not running at every given time, I think we really got something here. We really might have something here with Jalen Hurts. I really love that he didn't bail out of the pocket that time. He hung tough, and he stood tall, he threw that touchdown, we tied the game. My concerns about this game are that running back, Javonte Williams, he's a rookie. He went off against the Cowboys. There was this one play where he was getting tackled by like 3 or 4 guys, and then he broke away, and it was like a 30-yard run. That was like one of the best angry runs of the year. I'm very concerned about this running back because the Eagles have been pitiful at stopping the run all year. They've been pitiful with it. We are not very good against the run. The Eagles are one of the worst teams in the league at covering the run this year. I'm concerned about that. But my biggest concern is Jonathan Gannon. For a long time, I thought that Nick Sirianni was the main problem hurting this team. These past 2 weeks, these past few weeks, aside from that Lions game, it's been Jonathan Gannon. Jonathan Gannon. Okay. Listen, Gannon, listen. You are coming off a game where you let a guy complete 32 of 38 passes. Justin Herbert, you weren't getting any pressure on him. I'm seeing a lot of people say that we blitz like 30% of the time in this game. What the heck are they talking about? What are they talking about? I certainly didn't see it. I didn't see it. I do remember one play where we got the Justin Herbert, but Steven Nelson got called for roughing the passer. And other than that, I don't remember seeing us get to Herbert at all. What are they talking about when they said we blitzed 30% of the time? Because I wasn't seeing any pressure. I'm really curious. What were these people talking about? What are these analysts talking about when they say we blitzed 30% of the time? I did not see it. I didn't see it. The Eagles are the third least blitzing team in the NFL this year. Only the Texans and Raiders blitz less than us. Bring pressure. Bring pressure. Be aggressive, Gannon. Don't just sit there and let these quarterbacks just sit back there and kill us all game. Like, bring some pressure. And why are our corners always playing like 20 yards off? I'm sick of this soft defense, Gannon. You gotta be aggressive. Be aggressive, man. Like, when's enough? Letting Justin Herbert complete 32 of 38 passes. Letting Derek Carr complete 31 of 34 passes. He had like a 91% completion rate. You had Tom Brady going off, Patrick Mahomes, Dak Prescott. When's enough? When's enough of letting these quarterbacks complete nearly every pass that they throw? Are you going to let Teddy Bridgewater go like 40 out of 44 or something like that? Are you really going to sit back and make him look like he's the second coming of Joe Montana? Are you going to make him look like he's Tom Brady? Or are you going to be aggressive? Are you going to be aggressive, Gannon? I just want you, can you please bring pressure? Bring pressure. Now, it's not all on Gannon because I think our defensive line also has to do a better job at getting the quarterback. Javon Hargrave, he's mainly been the highlight of this defensive line, but he's been quieted these last few weeks. Josh Sweat had a good game against the Lions, but he was quiet too. Fletcher Cox, another quiet one. We really need a big game from this defensive line because the Denver Broncos offensive line, it's in shambles right now. They've got a lot of rotations going on right now. They got a lot of guys just being thrown in there. This is a very vulnerable offensive line. You have to get pressure. You have to get pressure on Teddy Bridgewater. If you want to win this game, like I've said so many times this season, get pressure. You have to get pressure on Teddy Bridgewater. Don't sit back here and let him go 35 or 39. Don't give up this ridiculously high completion rate. You got to get pressure, all right? Okay? Okay. Also to note that we apparently will be wearing white jerseys and black pants for this game. This is the first time we'll ever be wearing that combination. And I'm not going to lie, I'm actually digging it. Some people don't like it, but I like the new thing. I like it how it's different. I like this uniform combination. I'm just glad that it's not the white on white combo. I can't stand that all white combo. We suffer some of our worst losses wearing that all white combination. I'm talking about the 2019 game against the Miami Dolphins, the game last year, week 1 against Washington. We lose a lot of very devastating games wearing that all-white combination. So I'm glad that they're wearing the black pants. It's a weird choice. It's very different, but I like it. I like it. So we'll see how it goes. And we're 3-6 right now. You really don't want to be at 3-7. If you're at 3-7, that's basically it. We do have an easy schedule remaining besides 2 games, the Saints and the Cowboys in the finale, but you still get the Giants. You still get Washington, both of those teams twice. You still get the Jets. Easy schedule remaining, but this is a tough game. It all starts with this game. You got to beat the Broncos. Let's get our first win in Denver since 1989. Let's win this game.